Hi, my name is Gary Boyes, career coach and headhunter. I thought I'd give a quick background about my services and why you should choose me as your potential career advisor. I spent 20 years in corporate life, working for one big American corporate, and very fortunately for me was put into sales at the age of 17 and stayed in the company, as I say, for 20 years and worked my way up to a sales director, doing various jobs or sales roles from telesales, account management, but found a home really in new business and hunting for large new business deals. Thoroughly enjoyed it, loved it, selling information technology, met some amazing people along the way and built some friendships that have lasted forever. After 20 years, the company in the UK basically downsized. I was involved with the leadership team in hiring, firing, taking on some amazing training in how to develop people. But finally got to a stage after 20 years where all my mates had gone and I was like last man standing, if you like, and got coached how to create an exit strategy. So I could leave with some money and left the company on good terms. And that's what I did. I exited the business, and then I was in my compromise agreement, I was given some career coaching lessons from a company called Penna at the time. So after a 3-month break, after leaving the company, I thought I'd take up this career coaching. And I met an individual who'd never met me before. I had about 3 sessions with them. But what they were able to do for me, even though they didn't really know what I did, was able to break down and advise me on what they think I should do next. I had lots of people pulling me in different directions. I was a bit confused what to do, which is very normal. And this lady, after 3 sessions, said, well, why don't you go and start your own business? You know, it sounds like you start from nothing all the time and then you create money. So why don't you start your own business? And that was one of those sliding door moments that really kind of changed my life, really. And then that's exactly what I did. I started my own business, and here we are 15 years later. I'm a career coach and headhunter and self-starter, started the business up on my own. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's interesting when I think back to the first job I ever got, there was again a sliding door moment, and that was just a basic interview. And I had no qualifications to do the job. I was dyslexic, failed the written exam to join the company. But I remember having an interview with 2 gentlemen, and they said, what do you want to do in 3 years' time? And I remember saying to the first interviewer, I want your job in 3 years' time. And the other guy who was interviewing said, well, what do you want to do when you got his job? And I said, I want yours. And when I think back then, I was only like 16 and a half. But that's when I found out years later, and the reason why I mentioned that story, that's the reason why they gave me the job, because I had the confidence and vision and cheekiness, I guess, to ask, answer a question very differently to maybe others would have. And then I got that job, and as I said, 20 years I stayed in that company. And from that company, I got the foundations that now have helped me run my own business. And what do I do now? I help people get work. As simple as that. I'm goal driven. My job, like a personal trainer would be, to help you lose weight, get you fit. My job is to get you fit for work. My customers that I have, you'll see on my LinkedIn profile, I've got over 100 verifications. My job is to get you back into employment, but for a very strict methodology, and which includes listening to your career first of all, and me giving you the headliners and advice of what job you should be doing next. and then helping you sell your story from the story that you've got. Every story is unique. Everyone has a unique story about their career. My job is to help you clarify that story and then deliver it in an interview, and also advise you on what jobs I believe that you should do. The second thing that we do is then use technology through LinkedIn to find you a job. LinkedIn is the game changer, the market disruptor in finding a job. You need a LinkedIn profile. It's the modern day CV, it's the passport to a job, it's the way you get a job. As a headhunter and recruiter, it's what I use daily to find people to get them work. So you need a LinkedIn profile that is world class, that's got the content in it that enables you to become top of a list. People always say to me, Gary, I'm not getting found, it's affecting my confidence, is it me? Well, that's very common as well to say, is it me? Well, it's not you. In the modern world now, machine learning technology, AI technology decides who's at the top of a list. It doesn't mean that that person's the best. It just means that they get found. So the second thing we do is get you found. We create a world-class LinkedIn profile that's got all the content within that profile to get you found. I coach you that on Zoom or face-to-face, and we get that done. Then what we do is we have a CV that mirrors that. So again, in the CV, there's a correlation between the CV and also the LinkedIn profile. But the LinkedIn profile is a key thing that everyone uses to check out candidates. Content, content, content. And I also teach you the technology, how to use it. The other things that people use me for is then interview skills. How to sell yourself in an interview. And I provide structured questions for you and how to answer, and we role play interviews. I teach you how to do a 90-second pitch. How in 90 seconds you can attract someone's attention. And then there's the presentation. I help with presentation plans, 90-day plans. If you've got a project that you've got to deliver, I help you with your presentation, and I help you stand out amongst the crowd. And then I advise you, and then we have a network. I have my own network of over 19,000 connections on LinkedIn, where I can also introduce you to my network. So in summary, my job as your coach is to get you employment. I have a methodology that works. If we follow it and you follow it, you will get back into employment. The advantage of using me is that you get employment faster than you would do if you just did it on your own. We all get to a stage in our careers where we go, where do we go now? I'm at a crossroads, I'm not sure. Is it me? Is it my age? What is it about me? The key, I'll end on this note, the key factor in getting any job or anywhere really in life is you need confidence. And to have confidence, you need knowledge. And knowledge is power, and power will help you win. So, that's me in a nutshell. All you need to do to book me is just call me, send me a message on LinkedIn, and we'll have at least a 30-minute free consultation to start with, and I'll listen to what your goal is. The best coach works with the best candidates who are willing to learn. And all I would say to anyone that uses my services, we work together as a team to get you a job. I can coach you, but only you will deliver the answer to get the job. You at the end of the day win the job. I at the end of the day give you the direction. So that's me, Gary Boyes. I love my job with a passion, and I look forward to working with you. Take care, thank you, and have a great weekend.